Once upon a time, there were 4 sons that lived in a mountain castle with their father. The eldest son was obedient, but the younger 3 were forgetful. Their father had warned them of a river. He told them to stay out of the furious waters. But they didn't obey. He had begged them to stay clear of the bank lest they be swept downstream. But the lure was too strong. Each day they ventured closer and closer until one reached out. When he touched the water, the current yanked him and the other 2 into the tide and rolled them down the river. They cried for help, for they were lost in the roar of the river. They fought to gain their balance, but they were powerless before the current. After hours of struggle, they gave up hope.
How far is too far? I thought I'd be there by now.
And surrendered to wherever the river would lead.
To the place I was sure your grace ran out.
Finally, the waters dumped them onto the bank of a strange place. A distant country. Rugged mountains marked the land. It was not inviting. Though they didn't know where they were sure they were not supposed to be here. For a long time, the sons lay on the bank, stunned at their fall, not knowing where to turn. After some time, they gathered their strength and re-entered the waters, hoping to walk upstream. The current was too strong. The terrain was too steep. The peaks were too high. Besides, they didn't know the way. Finally, they built a fire and they sat down. We've made a mistake, they admitted, and we were a long way from home. As the boys sat near the fire, they decided amongst themselves what they would do. The first brother decided that he would put stones into the river to try to build himself a path to walk on. So he worked and he worked and he worked. The current was too strong. The second brother decided that he would build a house and stay in this place. So he set out and made a thatched hut on a hillside.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. But I'm still fighting.
The next morning, the firstborn brother came to rescue the boys. He found the first brother knee-deep in the river, stacking rocks. "Father has sent me to take you home." The brother never looked up. "I can't talk now, my friend. I must work. I must build a road up the river. I have to get to the castle." So he goes to the second brother and sees that he's built a thatched hut. "Go away, stranger," said his brother. "You are not welcome here. I've come to take you home." "You have not. You have come to take my mansion." "This is no mansion. This is a hut." "It is a mansion. I built it with my own hands. Now go away." Finally, he went to the third brother, the youngest, and asked him, "Will you return home with me?" "I will. Do you think that Father will forgive me for touching the water?" "Would he have sent me if he hadn't?" So the younger brother climbed on the back of the firstborn, and together they began their journey home. We'll catch you next time.